Hello, my beautiful vibrant energies. How you doing? Hi. So Taurus. Okay, apologies, my sweetie pies. I didn't forget you. Believe me, I recorded the video. But unfortunately, as it's Mercury retrograde, we needed to expect that there was going to be some hiccups, my darling. So there's a delay in putting your video out simply because I had recorded it. I thought I had uploaded it, and once it's uploaded, I delete it from my phone to make space. So turns out my crazy mind uploaded Gemini twice, and so I accidentally deleted Taurus's reading. So Taurus, I wasn't gonna do this. I was actually just gonna let it go because it's something I'm learning. Just don't stress. Doesn't matter. If it could just be a thing where, you know, you guys don't need that right now. But I doubt you would feel that way when you're like, I've signed up to the channel so I can know about my life and I want some advice. Girl, you best not play with me, okay? So anyways, I couldn't help it. I'm Taurus myself, so I feel really kind of bad to kind of cut you guys out. Not cut you out, but to leave you out. Do you know what I mean? So I had to do it. Last month, I do believe it was it Virgo? I left out somebody, not last month, the last time I posted. And I just let that go. But this one, no. Because everyone else has had a nice love reading. I say nice. It's been a love reading. And I think it's only fair that you should have yours. Okay, so Taurus. Let's get into it now. Oh, my darlings, Taurus, collective, you know, I'm collective. What am I saying? Oh, damn it. Crosswatchers, there you go. Jeez Louise, all of you are vibrant energies and I'm vibrant V, okay? So welcome to me, I'm crazy as anything. Go check out the other videos, you'll find out. Right, babies, please like, subscribe, and share if you enjoy any of this. All right, so song for you guys is, first of all, this song is What You Did by Mahalia. I don't know if I'm saying her name right, bless her heart, but she's a great singer. Oh my god. And LMA, yes. Those are like two ladies who are just like, yes. Okay, so go check them out. If you don't know about them, please go get to know. I think they're both British artists, I think. I don't know about Mahalia, to be fair, but LMA definitely is. Okay, so the song is What You Did. And it goes, I know what you did. Yeah, I know. And I want to talk about it. And I know you don't. I've been holding God for so long. And I don't know where to start. I don't know where to start. Tell me where you hide. Where do you go? Tell me, is she nice? Does she know I know? Tell me why you lie. Tell me why. I don't know what you are. I don't know what you are. No. Okay? And it goes, what you did. Yeah, you know I love you, but I can't forgive it. You could tell me stay, but I have to go, because I would not expect because I would not expect someone to stay around if I let them down. Okay. I want to get to the LMA bit as well. Hold on, there's a particular bit. Where is LMA's part, guys? Damn. Oh, it's funny how right when I let my guard down, you play around. And no, not this time. We can't hash it out. It's too late for me to stay. I wish all the things you say was what your behavior displayed. God damn. But no, I couldn't. I could have done without lies. And although I know love is blind, this just don't feel right. Ain't no more we, ain't no more you with me. God damn. Okay, I don't know whose part is whose, but LMA, seriously, I love her bit on it. I don't know why, but her bit really, like, I don't know. I think I'm just biased. I really do like this girl, her voice. I like both these women. Who cares? They're amazing. Okay, another one, guys. So What You Did, basically it's kind of saying, in this particular song, it feels like obviously, you know, somebody may have cheated, or you feel like someone cheated on you, or whatever the situation might have been, right? Or is right now. And it's saying, no, I cannot forgive you, my darling, because as much as I want to, put it this way, I wouldn't have respect for you if I did forgive you. Do you know what I mean? If I let you back into my life, I will lack. There'll be something missing. Something will be lacking because of what you've done that's impacted me as much as it has, okay? So if you're with somebody, you know, just keep that in mind, Taurus, or it might be how your person is feeling about you, my sweetie pies. And I'm sure you would know if they are. And there's another song. I have to share this because it was one of my most, well, I think it's absolutely just beautiful lyrically, right? It's a song by a lady called Beverly Knight. Again, a British artist. Yes, I'm in the UK, so you know. A British artist once again. The song is called Gold. Hello, and it just so transpired my nails are gold too. Yes. Okay, so the song goes, some people never recognize it, though it's right before their eyes and shines in all its glory. They never ever see. They choose something that looks just like it, and it may glitter all the while, but gold it will never be. I guess you never held on to quality, or you would have recognized by now something so special, so true, when it's standing right in front of you. I'm gold, babe. Catch me in the slipstream, passing by the fools who just don't know. Pure gold, babe. You're looking at the real thing. If you knew my worth, you wouldn't let go. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, no. Whatever. Cool. Gold lies in rivers undiscovered, hidden from the sight of those who don't know what to look for. They ain't never gonna find it. Sometimes the value is uncovered, other times it's cast aside by those who are just unsure. Damn, Taurus, is this how somebody's treating you? I guess you never held on to quality, or you would have recognized by now something so special, so true, when she's standing right in front of you. Cause I'm gold, babe. Catch me in the slipstream, passing by the fools who just don't know. Pure gold, babe. You're looking at the real thing. If you knew my worth, you wouldn't let go. I'm gold. Okay, cool. So all the things you failed to see separated you from me. I decide who wins my time and who comes inside. Okay, if you're a girl, okay. And a man, of course, who you get inside, okay. Because what is true and what is real finds a way of being revealed. I don't even have to try because I'm certified pure gold. God damn. Okay, so I absolutely adore that. How could you not? I don't know how you can't. I have to name this pure gold or something to that effect. So Taurus, listen. You might be feeling yourself and your absolute golden deliciousness, which is really funny because I don't know. You know what's funny? Anyway, energy. There's always something and there's always a link. Ask me why I decided to paint my nails gold. I have no idea. And then as I started doing the love readings, yeah, that was a message. That was a song that kind of just came back. I've not heard this song in years. When I tell you years, guys, I'm talking showing my age here. I used to listen to this in uni, so that was a good 10 years, 15 years ago. Oh my God, probably more. Okay, I'm not even going to calculate it too much because, yeah, that's crazy. Okay, so Taurus, tell us about your love life, babes. I know you want to flick out. Forgiving and learning, perhaps that needs to kind of transpire right now in this connection of yours, but let's find out what's happening in our wonderful Taurus's love life. Ooh. Flirt. Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know if I actually clarified. I'm so sorry. My brain's like, I get excited when I'm doing tarot and I just kind of lose myself. So yeah, obviously, you know, you might be gold that somebody's not recognizing or vice versa. Okay. So just be fair as you judge the situation, you know, recognize your person. If they are good quality, please appreciate it while it is present. Okay. Don't be like the fools who are, you know, have the gold slipping, you know, in the slipstream, passing by them and they don't recognize it. All right. If that's you or your person. Maybe that's their loss now. Or maybe that's the point, Taurus. I'm feeling like you're saying, I know what you did and I'm just not, I don't really want to do this with you. And I think on the other hand, it's almost like your person is singing to you. Well, no, actually, you're singing to your person, you've missed out because I'm gold, kind of thing. Okay? But anyway, let's find out what's occurring. Flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. All right, so Taurus. Are you supposed to be flirting with your person at this time, or is it that your person's trying to flirt with you? Ooh, deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Is that you, baby, or is that your person? We are going to find out. Don't you worry. Come on, baby. Taurus. Oh, yeah. I mean, there's two of you, so I can't decide which one you wanted to let me have. Come on, share it clearly, please. For a wonderful Taurus in their love life. Yes. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. God damn. Oh, okay. Even though there's deception, though. What is this? Or it could speak of you already being in a high level connection, okay? But some of you might be kind of lucky. Oh, maybe not, guys. Okay. So the ones I'm reading for, maybe not so much. Because We then have separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Now, it would make sense for some of the songs that I've kind of picked up. So, yeah, I get it, Bobbies. I get it. Don't feel disheartened. It's okay. It's okay. Let's get into it and find out exactly what's happened, okay? Now, guys, if you catch me itching, I don't know. I'm kind of like, I've been bitten, I think, or something. There's something. Anyway, I'm so sorry. I'm going to try not to be an animal about it. In fact, what I will do is, I find that when I moisturize, it just helps me a little bit. I'm so sorry. I'm like doing my whole life thing right now, but it just started all of a sudden again. Oh, it's really itchy. I don't want to feel like a little bit of a flea bag. I hate when people are just constantly scratching. It makes me feel kind of dirty. So please forgive me if you do catch me scratching like a little flea bag. Okay, come on, Taurus's love life. Let's go. Now, guys, I've already shuffled on camera. Okay, right. So, Taurus, if anything, I get a vibe that you're releasing yourself from somebody who possibly didn't appreciate you or is acting like they don't appreciate you. Okay. Right. First of all, let me see. Are we all upright? Yes, we are, my preciouses. Okay, cool. So, yeah. Okay. Thank you, my sweet tea pals. Sorry, guys. I don't know what I'm being so extra right now with this. Hold on. Okay, bear with. Okay, so Taurus. Ooh, Ace of Swords. Okay. Now, this could be somebody having some kind of revelation, whether yourself or your person, or it could be to do with speaking truth. Okay. Sorry, why do I slam the cards down as if like I'm an angry person? I just enjoy it. I'm so sorry. It's not even, I don't even mean to be thingy. The moon, right? So are we hiding secrets or are we actually speaking up? Ooh. Rebirth. Ooh, Taurus. And what are we? Oh, the lovers. So sorry, that got very intimate kind of quickly. Oh, Taurus. Okay, so looking at your situation right now, my darlings, we've got the Ace of Swords, which is telling me there's been some kind of revelation, even though it could be around the deception. Possibly there was deception in the situation before, in your partnership, in your connection with this person you're trying to get to know. There might have been some kind of deception, okay? But maybe that's been clarified now. Maybe, you guys have found out the truth. Maybe the truth has been spoken. I don't know if it was you or your person, but maybe some truth has actually been spoken now. Or maybe, your person wants to communicate their truth to you and how they feel about you, okay? Maybe. We'll find out some more. Don't you worry, my sweeties. Sorry, guys, give me 1 second. Yeah, so I think your person may have had some kind of revelation or understanding of what this connection is or means to them. And with the moon here, it tells me that this is the revelation of their... sorry, folks, I'm so distracted sometimes. I just see bits and I start picking. Okay, so this is... I think previously your person might have been hiding their emotions. But coupled with the Ace of Swords and the moon, I feel like this is them either being forced to recognize their emotions or forced to... Well, I say forced. They might now want to come forward to express that to you, to express, Taurus, I'm so sorry for how I treated you in the past, but I've actually learned some things about myself and our connection, and I want to share with you how I truly felt and all the things and feelings, emotions, or, fears and worries that I had about this relationship as well, okay? And yeah, sorry for not opening up, basically. Because why? I want to have a new beginning with you. I want a rebirth of this connection that we had, this very special thing, assuming they do think that you are gold, my babies. Maybe they do want to, maybe they've seen that now. That's the revelation that's taken place for them. And now they want to have a new start with you, a new beginning, and possibly want to shout it to the mountaintops as well, okay? Now, guys, as you know, with tarot, it's about the energy of everything, right? And it's what you pick up at certain points with certain cards. Now, I don't know. There might be something about this person speaking up or saying something or coming forward around December time. And I'm thinking, if I want to give you specific dates, even though obviously don't hold your breath because I don't know the specific timelines for everybody, but this could be either the 20th of December, it could be the 12th of December, something along the lines, or the 2nd of December, that type of thing, right? 2nd, 22nd, 20th, that type of energy. just keep an eye around around that time. Or this could have already happened. Maybe this happened last year around that time, okay? So yeah, the 20th, the 2nd, the 22nd of December, or even it could possibly be the 12th as well, okay? Yeah. Now, yeah, I don't know if you guys are going to kind of be rekindling this around December time. I don't know. Or if that's what your person's expectation is. Or maybe they're planning to come towards you around December time if they're not already with you. Or maybe there's some changes that's going to help in this connection with the, you know, the rebirth available, the transformation in the connection. Maybe this is when it will take place around December time, the holidays. You know what that's like. You know, kind of can bring families together sometimes or cause a whole bunch of division, but whatever. So yeah, I think this person genuinely wants to shout it from the rooftop and express a need to have a new beginning with you. They want to express a sense of emotionality. They might feel a little bit wounded, a little bit hurt. They're, you know, they may not necessarily say the right things to you at this moment, Taurus, is really the energy I'm getting. I feel like this person doesn't know what to say, but they want to say. They want to say that they care about you. That's really what they want to say. They don't know how to say it is probably the best thing I can say right now. But it is an expression of love. It is a huge expression of love. And I think this is like a, not only is it like they want a rebirth in the connection with you, but it might be a sense of them, how do I, right. It feels like, Taurus, your person may have done a lot of soul searching and they might have come out, you know, anew, okay? And maybe that's why they want to offer you this opportunity again. It's kind of like, I'm reborn now. I've gone in, let's say, okay. It's kind of like I've gone into this dark cave, dark night of the soul, right? Hermit energy type thing. Gone into this dark cave by myself to do the searching, to do the work, to really discover who I am, to heal, to look at the past, to deal with the childhood wounds that lie deep within me. You see the darkness around him and the child in between? This could represent your person. It could even represent you, my babies, okay? So be mindful whether this is your energy or theirs. But I get a sense of them kind of either trying to face the childhood wounds, or this might be you that's already done this. And that's why you're kind of, you know, you might be feeling kind of confident within yourself, regardless of the situation with this connection. Yeah, there might be, I don't know, maybe there's been some changes with your person, sweetie pies. I like this is cute. And maybe that's the rebirth that's taking place in them, though. Maybe they have dealt with the childhood wounds. They've called out the bullshit. They've called out their insecurities. They've recognized how childish they were being. Maybe. I don't know. Some of them may not have wised up yet. But I think the truth is they have very strong, deep emotions for you that was hidden previously. They want to be honest about it. They want to be very clear and they want to communicate that kind of loudly and express they want a new beginning in this connection with you, Taurus. How could they not when you're pure gold? Come on, my darlings. Come on now. The Lovers is also all right, so let's talk about the energies that we have here. So the moon this is Cancer energy. So you could be dealing with someone who's got Cancer in their chart. I'm also inclined to say, you know, actually no, I know, okay, yeah. So Cancer, rebirth, which is essentially death, that's Scorpio, and the Lovers is Gemini. Okay, so you guys might have this in your chart somewhere, whether it's you or your person. Queen of Cups, right. I think the revelation is, so the Ace of Swords is that you are, that was the revelation. You are this person's, like, you're the truth. I don't know why I wanted to say it like that, but that's how I wanted to say it. It's kind of like you are their truth. They saw that you were a loving person. You offered from an abundant place. You know, you offered from an emotional place. You were someone who was compassionate. It's almost like you lit their darkness as well, right? Remember this dark cave that they've gone into, or maybe this is how their life feels or how they used to feel, whatever the energy is, right? Apply it as you need to. Maybe you have come along. Maybe this is what called them out of the cave. It was your love that was calling to them. And I say calling to them, but you know, I mean, fit the analogies of what I'm saying as you know it should apply, basically, right? So I think this might have been your light effectively. Of course, that's the moon, but for some reason, it just feels like this is like the light coming out from her cup almost, right? Or maybe, you know, it's kind of a rejuvenation of that, utilizing the energy of the moon, you know, or the light of the moon or whatever it is, okay? But ultimately what I'm getting, Taurus, is as the Queen of Cups energy, if this is you, you know, this speaks to me of it speaks to me of your Taurian nature, to be honest. Just very caring, very nurturing, kind of secretly emotional as well. And I do say it secretly, yes. Yes, I say it. I'll tell you why, because as Taurus, you can come across kind of really hard and stubborn and things like this, but people don't actually realize that the truth is you are a deeply emotional, caring individual. And that might be a secret, hence the moon, hence the fact that it is darkness, it is nighttime here in this image and not daytime. Okay? So just keep that in mind. Alternatively, it could just be your person trying to offer love to you, to say, my darling, this is them speaking their truth, right? My darling, I sincerely want to offer love to you. My darling, I recognize who you are. My sweetie pies, baby, I want to say sugarfoot, sugarfly, you know, sunshine. I want to let you know that I recognize you now, maybe. Okay? But let's find out. We'll find out a little bit more. Now, I'm just picking up something as well. With the lovers and rebirth, the lovers being, or meaning that it could represent choices as well, right? And just linking it to rebirth, it's kind of like there's a choice here. So Taurus, I don't know if this is a choice for you to have, you know, you might be the one in charge of making a decision as to whether or not you continue with this connection, whether you take the new opportunity, you know, the truth that's being exposed now, this person's emotions, now that they want to share it with you, maybe. Now, keep it in mind. Swords also speak of communication, right? So actually, this person might have actually said this to you, or they want to say that to you. It's a bit of a difficult thing, not difficult per se, but because there's a lot of moon around here, moon energies, you know, we have the actual moon and the Queen of Cups nighttime, and this is not the brightest of cards either, but it might be that maybe this is what your person wants to say, but they haven't said it yet. Or for some of you, your person has said this to you. They've returned to say this. And I'll tell you why I say return, is because it's Mercury retrograde. So some of the unhealed things are coming back up, whether or not you live with this person or you guys are separate. Oh, hello. No. Okay, that's me, guys. I'm going to put the cards back up, right? Only because this, it was me that's holding the deck upside down. All the cards are actually, all the cards are actually upright. So I'm going to put them as it belongs. Guys, the sun and the moon. The sun and the moon, there's so much this is saying, right? So this is the balancing of energies. This could also speak of what your person is like. Maybe this is your person who hides their emotions, and maybe this is you. You're a bit more open with your emotions. You're a bit more, you know, more obviously compassionate and caring, right? Hence the Queen of Cups energy. It could also speak of this person wants to come out of the darkness and into the light. They want to open up and share themselves more with you so that they can have this brightness back. They can have this joy back. They can have this sense of, healing, fun, enjoyment, warmth, all of the things that the sun represents, okay? Now, keeping in mind, guys, I did mention about the child, right, from before. Now, there could be actual children involved, okay, guys? This, you know what, this imagery really does bother me, and it's almost like it makes my stomach drop a little bit. I'm so sorry, only because, you know, listen, I'm not a pregnant woman, I'm very much not, right? Okay. But for some reason, I don't know, I always get a sense of, like, this is kind of, like, the baby coming. So I don't know, some of you might actually be having a baby soon. But also something I've noticed, whenever we say this, in some cases it's not a baby, it's just letting you know that your cycle is due. And I'm gonna say that straight up. From some of the reading, I'm gonna be very honest with you, because sometimes we get this energy of, you know, a baby's coming soon, and actually it's not necessarily a baby. It just means that we're picking up the energy of someone's cycle. I'm just saying. I've noticed it too many times for me to not say anything on that. So yeah, that's for women. Okay. But also, it could also speak of a child, right? And this could bring a bit of, you know, maybe it's bringing joy to you guys. Maybe you guys are hopeful about this. Maybe you're secretly happy that you're having a baby. I don't know. Okay. So you've got to place the energies as you need to. Or maybe, I don't know. Listen, if this is a belief that having a child is going to reignite love into your relationship, guys, please don't ever have a kid for that reason. I think it's one of the most perverse reasons to have a child, because oftentimes all you find is, and you find this very much with women who are not happy in their relationships before they have the child, oftentimes it's almost like this instinct kicks in, and the minute they have a child, not the exact minute, obviously, because there's hormones and all sorts, you know, going around. But women are less tolerant of bullshit once they've had a child, because it's kind of like they go into this really protective motherly mode. And so and I say this, I've said this to guys who, you know, who just a little bit silly, but I've always said it. It's like, if you are having a difficult time in your connection and you guys decide, oh, let's have a baby to bond it, what's going to happen is this. The woman is more than likely is going to have the baby. Not in every case, of course. Be mindful, guys. Come on, use your wisdom and your intuition here, right? But a lot of cases where they you're having babies to fix your relationship, that's a big red flag in itself, whether it's from you or your person. If you both agree, that's still both red flags and very toxic, if you ask me. That's the reason for you guys to stay together. Because that's not the child's responsibility. It is not. That's very unhealthy. You guys need to figure out what the problem is, resolve it, or decide to separate. It's really that simple. However, to continue the story, I always say to guys, if you're messing around with your woman and she's unsure of you before she has this baby, by the time this baby comes, if you have not upgraded yourself, right? You guys haven't upgraded in this connection or your behavior hasn't changed, chances are she will leave you after a few months. And you know what's funny about all of this? I have yet to be wrong. I have yet to be proven wrong. And that's the sadness in it all. So if there is, we're having a baby because we're trying to build and fix our relationship, honey, and that's a highly dangerous and a toxic attitude. I'm telling you. And I don't like to use the terms, but I'm telling you straight up. I won't lie to you. Okay? You're Taurus. You can handle the truth. Don't worry, I am too, so you can get offended. I know, don't worry. You're slow. Trust me, I know. It hurt your heart just a little bit. You're a little bit like, but that's the truth, and you know it. If you're a smart enough Taurus, you know. Okay? Sorry, guys. I can't decide if I want to be high or low. Okay. So, yeah. I don't know if you guys are secretly having a baby or secretly planning on having a baby or somebody wants to secretly get you pregnant as well. Be careful. I'm just saying. Okay? Because sometimes, the ex comes back, they offer us love, and then we get all excited, and then we end up, in difficult... I say we. Some of you. Because that is not me, boo. I mean, it's not like it can't happen, but the exes are usually the exes. Because, yeah. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, it takes a lot for an ex to no longer be an ex with me. I'm just saying, the whole world has to shake for us to kind of reconnect. I have to feel truly like I've messed up. And I'm going to be honest, there's not been a single time I really thought that, except for there was one guy I went back to date. And even though my spirit, my intuition, my energy, everything told me don't go back there, it was because I felt slightly judged, I'm going to be honest, and whether or not that was my perception of what I created from in my mind, I did feel judged by the people around me because he was on paper, he looked really good. He really did, right? In comparison to some of the other guys I dated and things like this. But in terms of a relationship and the connection and the energy and the vibe and everything, it was completely off. There was no reason why I should have ever gone back with this guy. But I wanted to be a mature adult. Not realizing, I'm not cut from that cloth. That's just not me. I'm not that way. I don't do the standard traditional things like this. I just can't. I don't conform. So, yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm not the one for it. And I dated that guy again, and it was the worst thing I ever did. But I appreciate. I tell you why. Because I beat myself up because when we first broke up, he made it out as if it was my issue, and then later on, come to find out when I dated him again, it revealed actually it wasn't. Not that I wasn't part of the. Come on, of course I had my own role to play, and I could have. Do you know what I mean? I just wasn't compatible and suitable for this guy anyway. Let's be honest. So yeah, I learned a lot from it. But one thing I would say to you guys is, exes are exes for a reason. So it would take a whole lot for an ex to come back into my life at this point in life. He would have to be a literal different person. Not bipolar crazy, but actually a different transformed individual. Not the same person I left. So yeah. Don't know why I gave that rant, but for any Tauruses out here who are thinking twice, my babies, they're an ex for a reason. Do not romanticize how good it used to be. And specifically I'm speaking to women here, or how good you thought it was, because the truth is half the time we're romanticizing and we're glamorizing this relationship when the truth is it's not really, all that glitters isn't gold, right? Yeah, they're not the gold, Taurus. You are the gold. Remember this, and I want you to know that. So let this person work for you, man or female, male or female, man or woman, whatever you prescribe to. I don't even care. Whatever. The point is, you're the gold. Okay, sorry. I'm so sorry. The rant, don't know why, but I gave it. I hope you receive it. Receive it well, okay? Okay. So secret emotions possibly coming out, or maybe this could also speak of illuminations, just kind of a dark night of the soul type energy where this person has had a revelation about their love and how they feel about you, okay? Wait, hold on. Guys, I've totally given you the wrong information here. I have so, like... I'm so sorry. I said that this was rebirth, right? This is judgment. It's not, because I thought rebirth as in death and rebirth, because that's, okay, you know what? Well, it is what it is, and I'm still sticking by whatever it means, okay? So maybe there has been some, what? Because death is rebirth. I'm not really sure why we, okay, well, do your thing, boo-boo. Right, hold on. Let me understand and align. Let me align this in a way. Sorry, folks, I'm slightly distracted by music too because there's some sad, soppy ass music I really don't want to be hearing right now. Okay, it is judgment. Now that has really bothered me. I'm incredibly sorry, my sweetie pies, she says. I'm trying to find where I've actually put the, Do you know what? I appreciate you guys, and I'm going to just kind of go with this on this occasion, right? I am going to trust that the rebirth is this, and this could either be Sagittarius in terms of temperance, or it could be... No, guys, I'm so sorry. I can't have it, because otherwise I'm going to be, like, doubting myself and what it is that I'm saying, because that's really thrown me off. Just a tad bit. Sorry, darlings. Sorry, I know. What an inconvenience. Sorry, my sweetie. And the thing is, I should know the numbers by the numbers on the cards by now. I really don't. I'm not going to pretend with you. I really am not going to do that. Okay. Come on, babes. Okay, wait. I'm so sorry. I still can't make it out. Yeah. Wait. It is judgment. It's judgment. Damn it. I'm so sorry, folks. I do apologize. I wasted all of that time doing that, but it was necessary if you want the message to be to be what it needs to be. So it's judgment. I'm so sorry. All right, so somebody's been called out, or this person's called themselves out, or they've seen the errors of their childish ways, or vice versa, right? But I'm still convinced, Taurus. I'm still convinced that this is your person, and this is I was gonna say the death of the child. I don't mean that in that sense. Sorry, that sounds really grim. What I mean is the inner child, okay? Or not the ego, but you know, the child within us. Let's be honest. We all have that child within us. That's the reason why we keep acting out in certain ways, okay? When we're triggered, it's because of whatever our conditioning is or was from the ages of 0 to 7 years old, if we want to stretch it to 8. Because as children, our minds are very malleable, and therefore we learn from the primary caregivers and all the experiences we had between that age range, which then embeds in us, and after that point, it just becomes who we are almost, okay? And then everything else, all the decisions you make from this point onwards is kind of like, is based on that experience, that conditioning. So then as adults, the responsible thing to do is you have to reflect on the childhood issues, childhood wounds as well, but just your childhood in general, just to reflect, because some of you think you had a glorious childhood. You did and you didn't, because just because it was glorious doesn't mean you didn't pick up some horrible traits, okay? Just because you had good parents, you could have turned out to be a moron, a very entitled individual. Why? Because you're so used to your parents giving you everything, okay? On the other hand, you could be somebody who has a lack mentality. I'll never find love and I'll never be happy. Why? Because you grew up in a single parent home and you didn't see couples and unity, or you didn't see your parents getting on well if they did live together. Do you see what I mean? So that's why, be it good or bad, what we consider our past, whatever we label it, the fact of the matter is, it is important that we go back to do the work always, and that's regularly. So whenever I'm triggered, if my partner's annoying me, I'm thinking to myself, okay, what is it about this experience that's triggering me? What is it about me? What do I need to reflect on? Once I've reflected on that and I realize, actually, this person's just been an asshole because it's their childhood wounds they need to look at. Do you know what I mean? Not only, of course, I've taken some responsibility. I always do. I try to. I really do. In fact, it's something I do a bit too readily, taking blame. So, All right, where was I? What was I trying to say? So yeah, so this is possibly healing that. That could be the end of that cycle for that person, or it could be for you, Taurus. Your love reading is very interesting, my sweetie pies, only because I'm like, there's so much to it. So much, so much, so much. But ultimately, there might be, Taurus, a renewal in this connection. I can't deny it. You've got the lovers here and you've got the world, my babies. So unless the cycle is that you ended the relationship and you're ending it and you're keeping it dunzo, cut off, you know, finito. If you are, if you're still open to it, based on the fact that there's been some death and this person has really looked at themselves and they've judged the situation, they recognize who you are, they recognize that you was out here being loving, kind, you know, the sun in their life effectively. Geez, Taurus, the amount of arcanas coming out for you recently, though, I'm loving it. I mean, it also brings pain, because remember, this is the universe enforcing certain changes upon you, right? But it's all really great. Right. So we've already done Cancer. Judgment is also Scorpio, isn't it? So Judgment and excuse me. Yeah. Scorpio. Oh my God, you guys have Scorpio strong in your chart. Okay. So Cancer, Scorpio, Gemini, Aquarius. Who's the sun? Leo. Why the hell did I forget that? We also have Queen of Cups here, so we could talk about water signs too. That would give me more Scorpio. That would also give me Cancer and Pisces. Okay. Okay. Oh, come on. Oh, that's me, guys. I mean, the thing is, I really ought to take it as it comes out, but the truth is, because I know it's me that's holding the deck upside down. I know every single card is in the upright. Okay, so Three of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the King of Swords, Taurus. So this is about putting hard work in. This is about partnership, working well together, okay? This, however, is kind of like... Man, okay, just say what it is. Just say it. It's kind of like, maybe... You guys were working together, and then Taurus, you know, the Hermit is also kind of cutting people out. That whole ghosting thing, right? You've just kind of cut it off, gone about your business, found a new path, you know, to either soul search or just buggered off effectively, right? Maybe. Or maybe it was that... I don't know. What is this bullshit music? Seriously. You know what, guys? Forgive me, but I don't like when like the music does not flow in the right energy for me. I'm so sorry. Not that it should impact anything, but it really is a thing for me. Sorry, guys. I'm such a pain in the ass, but I like my vibe, man. I'm a Taurus, and I like certain things to be as they need to be when it comes to me. I can't control other people, but I can control my environment and what suits me. So, yeah. I get triggered when the playlists are just a bunch of shit. Okay, right. So, I think the revelation is this. This person recognizes you as everything, okay? They recognize that they weren't honest and they were keeping secrets from you in terms of their emotions. Now, for some of you, the fact that there's deception here, there could also be deception on a bigger scale, okay? So there could be more things that your person was lying about. Somebody could have even lied about their identity and who they are. So, you know, you might have thought that they were one thing, but turned out that they're not, you know, that they were something else. Maybe you thought this person was kind of a deep spiritually, attuned person, but then turned out to be that they're actually just kind of more of a carnal, fleshly kind of 3D individual who only focuses on what's happening in this world, and they don't go any deeper. They don't do the deeper childhood healing and they don't do the deeper childhood healing, right? So maybe. It could also speak of your person has done a lot of soul searching and they recognize that they weren't putting enough work in. You know, King of Swords here, this is them thinking about it, being rational, being kind of really weighing up, you know, the pros and cons of this, looking at the detail of the effort that was put in. We've got the Hermit, which is also detailed, let's be honest, Virgo energy, right? Very detail focused. So this person may have recognized that in terms of the energy that they put into the connection, they did not put enough work into this connection, Taurus. Maybe. It could also speak of, for some of you, it could be that your person's saying, honey, I recognize all the errors of my way, right? Like, just because I'm not going to go back a million times for this story. I recognize the errors of my way. I recognize where it didn't work between us, and I'm willing to put the work in, and I really want to confess that to you. I have done some deeper soul searching. I understand things now. I understand what this connection means and is to me, and I want to put the work in. Of course, I'm going to need, I'm thinking about what it is that I want to do and need to do, but I'm here and I want this to be, you and I effectively. Kind of what I'm getting here. Partly. Okay. It could also be your person saying, what is this? It could also mean that you are now just working on, it could mean, Taurus, that you're focused on your work at this point and your spiritual healing, your spiritual ascension, your growth, your discovering who you are. You're working hard on and for yourself, right? It could also speak of that with the Three of Pentacles and the Hermit here. Now, the King of Swords would just say that this is you kind of approaching things. King of Swords is, So remember, if this is you, right, you've gone from being the Queen of Cups to the King of Swords now. This is no more love right now. We're not doing the love thing right now. We're doing the practical things right now. We're doing the things that make sense, things that are logical to us, okay? What is it that I want to clarify, though? Won't you say my name, say my name? Maybe your person. If you claim you want me. Oh, you know what, guys? I've forgotten. I can't be bothered to pay attention while I'm thinking, while I'm trying to do the cards. So yeah, Two of Pentacles wanted to come out. Yeah, so this is about being juggled or feeling juggled, Taurus. So I don't know, is it you or your person? One of you was feeling kind of juggled by this connection. But I think what's being said here, either by you or your person, is I want to let that go. I don't want to do that anymore because I recognize the turbulence that it caused in our relationship. You see these rocky seas over here? Let's represent that as our emotions, right? Because that's what the water and, the cups and stuff like that means. This had us feeling emotionally turbulent, okay? And I say us, Taurus. Had you feeling emotionally turbulent, maybe your person felt the same. And so now this is an offering, possibly, for and I think the universe might force this on you. I'm really not sure. We'll see. Sorry, I don't want to, at the end of the day, we can live our lives however we choose, okay, my baby? So don't feel scared, like, oh my God, the universe gonna force me to date this bugger. Well, no, babies, you don't have to. You have choice, okay? So don't feel pressured. But I do feel like this is your person recognizing the imbalance of the situation, how they invested their time somewhere else and the energy they didn't put in, to now say, they want the world with you. They see you as the world. The Lovers is here. They're making a choice. You are the choice, okay? You are their choice, Taurus, and they want to kind of put down the juggling. They want to make you the priority, because in the past it was possibly, but due to the fact that they weren't working towards you very well. Maybe they were juggling. They were balanced. They were kind of caught up in so many other things. Okay. Oh my God, the lyrics. I don't know this song. Damn. Something about if you want this, you've got to pass the test. And apparently she'll tell you whatever's on her mind, and you may not like it, but that's what she'll say. So Taurus, your person might think that you're a bit harsh. And as a Taurus, I know we can speak kind of harsh when it's time. I know. But if you're utilizing, the right energies for it, I'm not here to judge you for it, my darlings. Because sometimes, if people worry about when, anytime there's any challenging words exchanged, but sometimes it's necessary. We're also scared of challenges and pain and difficult times, but the truth is, it's through these things we learn and we grow. So, yeah. If you know what you did was of the right intention as a Taurus, a high vibrating Taurus, you probably did it for the right reason. A low vibrating Taurus, I need to look out for you. I wouldn't trust you. Okay? So judge fairly. But the truth is, if you're connected to my channel, you're a high vibrating Taurus. That is very true. You can't sign up to this channel unless that's your energy. I'm being honest. Not can't, but your energy would not connect. You know, there'll be some kind of repulsion here. Yeah. So yeah, don't worry. You're high vibing. I know this. What is it I want to clarify, Taurus? There's so much. It could also speak of you working right now just on your own personal endeavors, which I've said already, right? And this is just about you thinking and planning, you know, do I want to, I mean, with the King of Swords and the Two of Pentacles, it could be you trying to make a decision, a clear decision one way or the other. Should I choose work or should I choose love? Okay? Now, one thing I'll tell you, Taurus, one thing I believe is you don't have to make a choice between love and work. If someone puts you in that position, then it feels like that's probably not the healthiest thing for you, okay? Obviously, you have to weigh it up. If you're being a complete moron, you're ignoring your family and your friends and you're not, in, you know, depending on the reason, okay, my sweeties? Because as we elevate, we might separate and that's something different. But if it's just you just out here just disrespecting people because like, oh, I'm so busy, I've got no time for nobody. Well, all right, Mr. or Mrs. Important. And then when you turn around and you need someone there for you, they're not going to be there, right? But if it's because you're elevating and you recognize that people around you are not contributing positively into your life, that's a different reason. I will not judge you, my babies, okay? Right, because that's discernment. Right, so let us clarify some things here. I say clarify, but share with me, what's Taurus's person's feeling? What's Taurus's person feeling about this connection right now? Let's find their secret thought. Princess of Cups. What else are they thinking and feeling about Taurus right now? King of Pentacles. All right. And what else? Six of Wands. Yeah. Well, that's not a surprise. It's Mercury retrograde. Oh, we're coming out of that now. So, oh, some of your pressures might be eased, my babies. This person wants to offer you love and stability. They do. They want to return home. We know that, right? Not even, the thing is, do they want to return home or do they want to be celebrated? Do they want this about themselves? Okay? Be mindful. We need to ask these questions. So if you are considering re-engaging or restarting or renewing your connection, just be mindful of the person's intention, okay, my babies? Because the Six of Wands kind of can speak of being celebrated. So this person could just have a big ego trip and they want it from you. They want the energy from you. They want the love that you gave them. This Queen of Cups energy that you possess. They want, you know, and the lovers, the intimacy that you guys had. You guys were definitely very intimate. If you actually got that kind of intimate, you were very intimate. Do you know what I mean? And it was kind of there was a comfort in your connection. There was a very strong comfort in your connection. Yeah. I think you really made this person feel good and feel at ease. And I think, yeah, it's just the comfort of this naked couple here and they've kind of fallen asleep in each other's arms. There's a level of comfortability and connectedness and intimacy it takes to be able to connect, to be like this with a person, okay? Yeah, because the ones that we're not serious about, honey, we don't get wrapped up like this with them. Let's be honest, okay? Let's be honest. Or if you are, you're faking it, if you don't feel strongly about a person. Now, if you haven't been physically intimate, then it also just means that the connection is one that makes you feel nurtured. It makes you possibly feel seen, but it makes you feel comfortable, okay? Or it did, or it will. Maybe with the new cycle, it's going to give you a bit more comfort and you're going to feel more like we are a working pair. I love that. That's so cute. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm replaying with these cards now. Stop. So, yeah. Now, this person could be the Princess of Cups, right? So this is them offering their little small offer to you, possibly with the child energy that I'm getting. This could be to do somebody who's younger than you or less experienced than you in this relationship thing or whatever, or spiritually they're not as ascended as you, okay? So this is just in terms of lack of experience, but also this is a lack of emotional maturity too, possibly, all right? So this is a person who might want to offer you this cup, but they may not even feel very comfortable or confident even as they're offering this thing. What they want is this King of Pentacles energy. Now, either they see you as that, stable, grounded, you got your stuff together. You're prosperous enough to your own standard, right? And I say your own standard specifically because, when we think about prosperity, it's all this whole, we've got lots of money in the bank. No, it's not. Because you can have lots of money in the bank, and I keep saying this, but you could be a complete moron that nobody wants to be around. Your energy, your vibe is repellent. right? Or repelling, or revolting. Let's be honest, there's lots of millionaires, I'm sure, that are a lot of people who have lots of money who are assholes and nobody wants to be around them. But when I say, you know, that in this sense here, really what I'm getting is a characteristic of somebody who is, with or without money, you have this energy of, you know, having it all, if you know what I mean. I don't know, I can't explain it any better, but you, you know what I'm saying, okay? And ultimately they want to return back to you the comfort of your arms, your stability, your groundedness, the fact that you are somebody who plans and thinks and organizes and get things done in a more practical manner. Maybe that's what they want to come back to. Maybe that's what they want to celebrate, or maybe that's what they want to celebrate about you. Okay, there's so much here. This is amazing, Taurus. What is Taurus's feeling about their person now? This is this is Temperance, so that's Sagittarius energy here. Oh, okay, I picked you up. I wasn't going to, but I chose to. 9 of Pentacles. 3 of Swords. Oh, babes. And I'm gonna take this one here. I wanted to actually. 10 of Swords. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're kind of over the heartache and the heartbreak of it all, my babies. Why? It's kind of like you're basically. This is you saying, this didn't work out, but that's okay. It caused me pain. I feel, you know, it's a bit of a loss. It feels almost like death to love as well. I'm sorry, and I keep saying, probably this is the theme for you, for Taurus. Maybe because I'm speaking to you as a Taurus, I can say anything. Do you know what I mean? Or maybe I'm just feeling comfortable enough to say it like that because I know that you guys will dissect it rightly. I know that. As Tauruses, you know, the only thing is I got to be a little bit more careful not to use too many challenging words for you to hurt your feelings, but the truth is, you know what's up, okay? When I speak. But yeah, this feels like, dare I say it, Taurus? Your heart might have turned a little bit cold and a little bit to stone. Just a little there, baby, okay? So just be mindful. Even though you're letting the burdens of it go, is what I'm getting here with the 10 of Pentacles. This is you feeling completely defeated. You know, all right, I accept the heartbreak. I accept the heart pain. This is how it made me feel. It's a whole bunch of BS, quite frankly, okay? Energetically speaking, you know, of course, when our heart gets broken, we get real pissy. Everybody does. You're entitled to that. And it, you know, made you feel like this, okay? Or maybe this person had you in a third party. They were out dating somebody else, or millions of people. I don't know if all, okay, millions exaggerate much. You know, they might have been out spreading their energy to lots of different people. It could also speak of them spending more time with their friends than you. It could be that they liked work, or they preferred to work more than spend time and energy with you. That type of thing, okay? Just occupied by everything else but you. You probably felt like this. You probably felt like a crazy person. Like, am I mad? You know, am I seeing the right things here? You know, is it me that's heartbroken? Am I feeling rightly heartbroken? Or am I just doing too much and I'm projecting this onto this person? These are some of the thoughts I think you probably had, Taurus. All right? But overall, remember the 10, right? Represents 1 in numerology, which means new beginning. It's an end of a cycle, as a 10 is a completion. It's the complete that it can be. So you've gone through the depression of it all, my babies. You've gone through it. But this is you saying, okay, I accept the heartache, but no more. No mass. Okay? I don't even know that's the thing, but yeah. And I tell you why, because you've healed, and that's the 9 of Pentacles energy here. This is you healing yourself, or being patient with your healing, or being patient as you nurture something that's going to make you feel proud of yourself. Right? Because the 9 of Pentacles is the works of your hands, what you've accomplished for yourself, a sense of self-achievement and pride. So this is you, and I think that's what's helped you heal. You focus on your work, which makes sense. You're an earth sign. You're a Taurus. What is it? We luxuriate. So of course, baby, if you make me feel out of sorts, I'm going right back to my Pentacles so I can feel proud of my goddamn self. You know? That type of energy. I get it. What else? What else regarding Taurus's love? You know, we need to share with Taurus. 7 of Swords, 3 of Cups, and the 10 of Cups. Okay, so. Ooh, Taurus. Okay, so. 7 of Swords. This is about, you know, the deception. It could also speak of motives. What is your motives? What was the motives for doing certain things? Now, couple things. This could be you, okay? It could be, I mean, it could speak of a certain kind of, you know what it is? Let me stop. Let me tell you what I saw and what I'm getting. This being about your person, right? This is almost like, or maybe your view of your person, kind of like you felt almost betrayed and lied to, as if this person just saw you as a fun time, even though you guys, you know, maybe this is what you spoke about, or maybe this is what you wanted, whether it was articulated or not, but I imagine it would have been. But either way, I think this is how it made you feel, okay? At the very least, you felt happy in this connection. You guys did have a good time together. You celebrated, you drank, you hung out, you ate. You guys had a good time, or you are having, you did. Or maybe you will be. Maybe that's a cycle that's coming in new for you, okay? But really what I'm getting here is that you felt like there was some kind of deception around this, okay? Now, for some of you, I don't know what this is about, because here we also have the Three of Pentacles and we have someone looking. So not someone, we had 3 people looking at you while you worked. You or your person or whatever. This is just people watching. This could be to do with the fact that there was deceit around friendships, or something to do with friendships, where maybe there was something that your person said. How do I explain it? Maybe there was something that was said, right? So even though you guys were happy with one another, but maybe something said by your person's friend, or your friend, maybe friend, family, whatever, friends, family, whatever, started making you question the connection, or started making them question the connection, or felt like, I don't know if this is right for me. Do you know what I mean? That kind of energy, maybe. Seven of Swords also speaks of deceit, speaks of lacking, not being truthful. So yeah, I just get a sense, Taurus, I don't know if it's you or your person, but one of you didn't trust it. Even though you guys were happy, or there is a sense of happiness about this, it might just be that you guys didn't trust it, or the person didn't trust how good this felt. You know, sometimes people are like that, right? Because they've not had good relationships before. When they end up with a person, it's really hard for them to embrace that if they've not done the inner work. Their energy is repelling it, because what they know that they've been programmed with from childhood and all the experiences they've had since has taught them, if it feels good, then it must be wrong type energy. Do you know what I mean? So it could be that. I don't know, babies. It might be. All right. Now, there's something else as well. It could also speak, Taurus, and I'm going to say this to you, babies. It could also speak of you having to change, not having, or maybe there's a bit of an advice here for you, possibly to look at things from a different perspective and accept a new cycle with this person, or an opportunity, you know, if they're calling to hang out with you, or, you know, I say calling to, but you know what I mean? They're like, oh, babe, let's have a new cycle. Let's go out for dinner. I'll do some, you know, let's do some new things together, because I definitely want this connection, and I want you in my world, okay? So maybe this person is just trying to articulate that to you, maybe. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords here, please, for Taurus and their love life. Taurus, I'm overcompensating. This has gone on long enough. 10 of Pentacles. Community, family, long-term, generational wealth. Oh my God. Stop. All of this. Just stop, please. Okay. Sorry, this music is really just irritating the shite out of me. Okay, so, yeah. 10 of Pentacles. Tell me more. Please tell me more. Queen of Wands. Princess of Pentacles. In what way does this help me understand this story, please? So Taurus, now, too many things to the story. Okay, so, not too many things, there are different things I'm getting here. So, it could be that your person was really ambitious, right? And they were working towards, their main focus was working towards being, I want to say, the breadwinner or whatever. You know, that whole energy. Yeah, can't be happy unless I'm the breadwinner. Good for you. All right, all the best. So, I'm so sorry. I just like, no. I'm going to try and hold my tongue on that one. But anyway, so maybe somebody was working really, really hard to provide for the family, or something of that sort, you know? With the Queen of Wands energy, yes, this is being ambitious. This is about, I have a big picture here. I have a long-term goal I want to achieve. This is it. Now, this could speak of money, monetary kind of big goals. It could also speak of family, community. It's kind of like, I'm not just serving myself, even though I'm very ambitious. I'm not just serving myself. I'm trying. My ambition is to serve other people. Okay. Now, it could be, could be you or your person being at the beginning of this, being at the start of this, and what you guys may have needed, whether this is to do with work or the relationship, the partnership. It feels like, first of all, it made you happy, right? So I imagine you did picture long term. You're a Taurus, you're a bull. You are very much into more long term than quick one night stand type bullshit energies, okay? You guys are very much more, yeah. And if we're talking about a Capricorn, you're even more screwed, because Capricorn is like lifetime. Like, that's your sentence there. So don't date a Capricorn if you're not serious. A Taurus is a little bit more flexible and forgiving, but even still, a Taurus wants long term. Now, yeah, so what I'm saying, what I was trying to say here is, you guys could have been wanting long term. You were quite ambitious about it, but ultimately you guys needed to put some more work in. This Princess of Pentacles energy. You were at the start of it, you were at the beginning. You guys needed to take your time to assess, to work out the kinks, work out what works for you guys, figure out, what triggers me, what triggers you, how can we work more compromising with each other, how can we spend more time together, how can we build as a couple effectively in the most healthy way, okay? And I think that's really what needed to transpire here. Guys, these cards fell on the floor. 8 of Wands and the Hangman. So it could have been that somebody wasn't communicating very well, or wants to communicate. Is maybe that's the change of perspective here, the change of view, the change of heart, change of mind. Taurus, I'm feeling a bit kind of overwhelmed at this point. We've been going on for a little bit now, so I'm going to kind of wind this down. I'm really not sure. I can't say entirely what this all is. Tell me more about the Princess of Pentacles for Taurus and their love. Prince of Swords. Or it could just be your person wanting to communicate this with you. Yeah. See, my energy was dipping. There's a reason, because this needs to come to an end. Yeah. They want to come. So the Prince of Swords is the one who rushes forward really quickly, right? Oh, I've got a message to tell you. I've got something to tell you. I really want to build with you, babes. I've actually had a revelation. I understand what this is now, and I want to put some time in. And you know what? Usually they're kind of often really kind of reckless with it, right? They don't actually think about like the nuanced elements of saying things correctly. The Knight of Swords, because he's seen something, he's acting, he's reacting, he's going like, oh my god, I've had a revelation. Oh damn it, Taurus was my goal. Taurus, she was amazing to me, and I need to get back to this so I can build this foundation and communicate that. But it's going to be communicated probably in the most haphazard kind of a way, okay? In a way that doesn't even touch your heart, Taurus. I'm going to be honest with you. So if this person does come back and says anything to you, I get the energy that you may not even really give a toss about it. But this is what they see you as, which makes sense. This is the card for Taurus. This is the card for an earth sign. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Okay? This wealthy, abundant, nurturing, warm, loving, kind woman. Now, obviously, switch the energies as you need to, okay? So yeah, this is what this person wants from you. Do we have any advice here for Taurus? What's our advice for Taurus in this connection? Wow, okay. Damn, all right. Continue working. Okay. Work on... Damn. Taurus, there's a whole lot. The 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, Queen of Swords, Princess of Swords. They're doubling up on the message for you, my darlings. Now, it could speak of so many things, okay? It could speak of you needing to work hard to let go of the, what didn't work before. It could speak of that, right? But it's going to require you to reflect on it in a positive way with this Queen of Swords energy. And I say, think about it logically, practically. Speak your truth about it, okay? But be mindful not to speak harsh Queen of Swords energy truth. Speak Page of Pentacles, Princess of Swords kind of truth, okay? A bit, put it this way, you don't need to be in your full power, Taurus, to communicate your needs. And I'm saying that to you as I know. Yeah, because if you encompass this and you embody this entire energy as a Taurus, the whole bull in a china shop concept that people speak of when they talk about us, that's what you're going to be. If you utilize this energy strictly with this person, and I know it very well, once we've made up our minds and you've pissed us off to that point, You're gonna get this, and we give zero shits after that, right? So maybe the universe is encouraging you to kind of like, you know, work on, you know, giving up the pain and the rejection of it all, or feeling like there was like it was a waste of your time, basically. Okay, look at it, look at what you learned from it, look at what it taught you, look at how it taught you to speak up for yourself, to stand up for yourself, to recognize what it is that you want. Okay, to be able to identify what it is you want and to actually speak your truth. So, you know, I don't think it's a terrible experience, Taurus. I don't think it's a terrible experience. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and the 2 of Cups. We also have the Prince of Wands. So, yeah, your person wants to rush forward too. They do. I mean, honey, please. Honey, please. You're a Taurus. Of course. You're the bloody prize. It's just people don't know it until they actually end up without it. Let's be honest. Yep. And that's a fact. I'm so sorry. For those of you who know that to be true and you have evidence of it, don't just believe it, but tell me, how many of you have had your exes come back to you to be like, but not just for the lustfulness, not those ones. That doesn't count. It's not complimentary when a lustful little bugger comes back and be like, you were the greatest I ever had. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? That's just sex. Let's move on. Thank you for the experience. Bye. But if we're talking about like a proper, you know, you were a good woman, you were a good man. Damn. And let's be honest, a lot of us have had that, right? Because we've been high vibrational, very caring, very loving, very present, almost, self-sacrificing to the detriment of ourselves, our happiness and everything else, right? Yeah. We lose ourselves for them. Then they actually, once we finally muster up the guts to walk away, however long it takes us to do so, once we're done, that's when they want to be like, oh shit, son, I had the valued treasure in my hands this whole goddamn time. And then Taurus is like, who gives a shit? I'm done with you. Couldn't give 2 fucks. I'm so sorry. You know I'm talking from experience here. That was definitely my energy right there. So yeah, I see you, my vibrant soul. And I don't blame you either, because it takes a lot for a Taurus to be triggered like that. To walk away from a connection. We can be triggered by stupid shit, let's be honest, right? In a day-to-day. But things that are of value to us, it takes us a very long time to move away from it. So it means that person deserved it, more than likely. I know it sounds really bad, but it's true. I would say that, though. That's very biased. I am a Taurus, so I do believe that. Okay, remember, what you believe of the world is different from others, and that's okay. Just as I said, I get called out for it. Like, it's okay. You don't have to believe what I'm saying, but I know what I know, baby. Okay. But yeah, just generally for you, whoever you're dealing with, whatever this looks like, it's okay. If there is a separation, if it is a time to walk away, it is what it is, babies. Check your motives and what made you choose this, right? So whatever decision that you're making right now about this relationship, this connection, this person, check why you're triggered, or why you are moving towards it or away from it. Please double check that, because it might be, the childhood stuff came up. It might be that you might be the person who wasn't being honest about your motives and your reasons, or it could also speak of your person not being honest and truthful about, their reasons for approaching you. Now, remember your playful side. Keep it light and fun. I'm sorry, it's yellow. You might not see it very well. Because I think, as we're going through challenging times, we forget that we can have a giggle. We can have a good time. I mean, let's be honest, Taurus, we can be kind of emotional individuals, even though people don't always recognize that about us. And it can bring us down energetically. It's not really our state to be in. From the Tauruses I know anyway. I don't know like many depressing Tauruses, I'm going to be honest. And so when we are in the sad times, half the time we just were like, what's this feeling? What is this? Get rid of this. After we've done the crying about it, we're just kind of ready to be over it. But one thing I want to say, just keep hope alive and keep the joyful energy about your spirit going, okay? Small daily actions will get you there, but try to enjoy the journey too. Yeah, this is the same message. To me, it's the same message in the sense of enjoy, but pace yourself is really what it is, because it's the small daily actions, okay? So if you are recovering after a breakup, or if it's that you're trying to have a new cycle, the point is take your time, and this, you're a Taurus, so you can do that, right? But it's just about taking time to see the results that you want sometimes. All right, my babies. Oh my God. Sorry. Sorry, I'm saying that because no matter how hard I try to shuffle these cards, we're in a season where everyone seems to be getting very similar messages. It's so irritating for me. I like diversity. That's just who I am. And so when I see the same messages, I get real pissy about it. Okay, what is the lesson from this experience about yourself and others? And that's important that we should all ask that all of the time for all our experiences. Now I need to hurry up because I don't know how long my thing can record for before it shuts off. So let's get one more. Okay. I'm just going to read them all. Right. You or someone needs to say something, share truth, secrets, and desires. So Taurus, maybe you need to speak up, my babies, because sometimes you can keep your mouth shut for the things that you want and need. Forgive them in your heart, then you won't need it from them. Yeah. Sometimes we won't get the forgiveness because we don't get the opportunity to physically interact or say our piece with a person. We need to just accept it from our space where we are, where we live. And what change is required at this time. Okay? Guys, I'm actually going to... Okay, right. I embrace my masculine energy. Sometimes as women, we get told, we're too masculine, this, that, the other. But really, you need to understand your masculine energy is the action-orientated part of you. And so the yin and the yang, the feminine and the masculine. Your masculine is of use to you. Obviously, you shouldn't be, but you don't want, as a feminine, you want to rest in more of your feminine energy, but it's your masculine energy that helps you physically get things done. So don't let anyone judge you about that. But obviously don't have it be the only thing out here. Now you're strong and nobody can help me and I'm by myself. And no, who's got time for that? You don't like it either. It's exhausting to you. I know that. Sometimes your silence will teach the lesson or the message. Yes, Taurus. You need to use that, utilize that power. This is why, the masculine energy does a lot. The feminine energy will keep quiet. High priestess energy right here, my babies. You know it. Listen, you're the Hierophant, so you definitely know it. And also, is this situation healthy or helpful to you? Okay, so certain questions just to ask. I know that was quite a lot I threw at you really quickly towards the end here, only because the video's gone on for so long. I don't know. I think I really massively overcompensated for the fact that you guys have had to wait for your video or, all the stories behind it. But yeah, I wish you the best, to be honest. I was reading this and I can't say that I fully understood every part of this story. So I'm just hoping that made sense to you guys. I'm so sorry. Sometimes it's like you just did a reading and you're not even present, even though you're doing the reading. The readers, a lot of readers will know this anyway. But as long as you guys get what you need from it, or put it this way, there is always something you can get from the videos you watch. You just have to be mindful what that piece of information is or the advice is. There's something valuable in pretty much most things. It's for us to see what the value is or to recognize the value. Yeah, baby. So whoever thinks that you're gold now, my sweetie pies, I don't know if you're going to take them back or you're going to give them a second chance or have a new cycle. I don't know what you're going to do, Taurus. So tell me in the comment space. I want to know. And isn't it ironic or what's the other word for it? Coincidental? Now I have gold nails on? That's amazing. I love when stuff like that happens. You'd think I orchestrate it, but I genuinely don't, guys. I really don't. What I do orchestrate is the fact that this top matches because, yeah, she does that. But not knowing that we were going to be talking about being gold. Anyways, yeah, thank you for your time. I'm so sorry. This has gone on long enough. I'm not going to do the whole entire cleanup now because you have stayed long enough. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Please like, subscribe, and share if you've made it this far. Honey, you might as well. All right, babes. Thank you so much for your time. I wish you the absolute best. And go check out all the other videos I've done. I would have done all the other videos. So yeah, go check them out. Thank you so much for your time. Appreciate you. Bye.